Hey YouTube, Rook here from Rook Geek Goodness, my little channel on the web for all things geeky and cool. In this video, guys, I'm going to do a video unboxing of an item that dropped from Target Con 2 2019, beginning of March. Actually, it was March 1st when this item came out. If you're not familiar, Target Con is a release of products that happened really last year, New York Comic Con 2018, which was beginning of October. They decided to have New York Comic Con items released, and they sort of piggybacked that with these Target exclusive items. They're all Funko products, and they're doing it again this year, which is called Target Con 2. So one of the items I'm going to show off for the complete unboxing for is the DC Bombshells Collectors Box. It's sort of maroon-shaped colored box. It looks very, very cool. It is a sealed box. I don't want to showcase the back, because this is what they call a quote-unquote collector's box. Meaning everything from box to box. If you bought multiple boxes, there would be the same identical items from box to box. There's no difference. There's no variations between these boxes. What you see is what you get from one box to the other. So I wanted you to see this kind of packaging here. The Bombshells, if you're not really familiar, really came into the forefront when it comes to Cryptozoic. Cryptozoic really is the company that really brought the Bombshells, or DC Bombshells, which is a DC property, really to light. And Funko decided to jump upon that as far as the bandwagon goes with the vinyl figures side in the larger scale. Cryptozoic has the smaller scale, which are these guys right here. I'll talk about this item in a second here, but this is the scale of the DC Bombshells, and a figure I want to talk about more about it is this character right here, which we'll talk about that shortly. So again, the packaging is right here. It has Harley Quinn riding a bomb. That's what like the imagery of the Bombshell line is basically characters that it happened during war times. Women were really dressed up in wartime clothing. It was really sort of like propaganda posters, and they were really inspiring the troops. That was the idea behind the Bombshell line or lineage or the look of the Bombshell. So there's actually a crack in it here. I have not yet opened this up. It is a complete sealed packaging. I dropped my knife, but that's okay. We'll crack it open. Price point, if you were curious, is $24.99 US. And it's a very cool idea for a box. I wish the pop that's in here, I wish it was a different pop, but I'll talk about that shortly. So let's actually crack into it now. So we're going to open her up. We can open it to the top. And there's a lot of items. First, let's actually digest them one by one. Let's talk about some of the smaller items first. Let's talk about this one here. It's a pin. It says Gotham or Bust. It's a little pin, a little bombshell pin right there. Hopefully you can see it. It looks really cool. Decent sized pin. If it will focus. Hopefully it will focus. 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 Hopefully you can see it. Apologize for the glare. But a really cool pin. And it has a little clip on the back. It is solid. You can hear it up to the mic. It is a very solid pin. It's made of I would say maybe steel or aluminum. It does look good. Nice pin. Moving on, they have a set of, I believe, trading cards. This is what this is. This is trading cards. We'll crack it open. It has a picture of Wonder Woman, and we'll get into it. It is sealed. I will unseal it. I believe all the cards are the same as far as the package, meaning you're not going to get any different cards per pack. So it's everything in one package, I believe. So you have, these are all trading cards. They're very, very thin cards. You have Batgirl right there. You have Batwoman. You have a nice Harley Quinn. The material is very, very thin. Very, very flimsy material. I wish it was thicker cardstock, but they're not. So, unfortunately, this is, of course, Poison Ivy and Wonder Woman herself. If you're curious, the back of the packaging was that right there. So I do wish the material with these cards were printed on the cardstock. I wish it would have been thicker cardstock, but I can't really complain that much. Next, we have a notebook. It looks like, yep. And it has the same Wonder Woman that we saw a second ago. Let's open her up here. Let me open it up. Cut her open. And Funko has branched out to a lot of different properties. And I can see them doing a property like this. And it is the Bombshell Wonder Woman. Has a picture of the pop on it. It says Wonder Woman, DC Bombshells. And it's just normal notebook paper. Nothing different with it. On the front page, there's nothing spectacular. Has the Bombshell Starburst effect on the back. So, nice looking notebook if you want to use it. Next we have a rock candy. And we'll take that out of the packaging. Again, everything in this package was everything was Target exclusive, but there was nothing different from the box to box. So, let's take a look at this one here. This is a black Canary. Target, that has a Target logo right there. And looks really cool. She's like a singer. So she would be like singing to the troops. Again, that's the idea that they're going with the Bombshells. So we'll take a look at her. She does look nice. I have a couple rock candies. This looks nice. She's singing with her microphone. There is no articulation. It's a little staction piece. It does look nice, though. I do like the way it looks. Looks very, very cool. Very neat looking rock candy. If you're into rock candies, this is a nice little piece. And last but not least, the last item in the packaging, of course, is the Funko Pop. And that's what I was going to talk about. I want to save it till last. Mainly because the Cryptozoic item, which I was talking about, is related to this product. So let's actually take a look at it here. And the Funko Pop that's included is a Batman Pop. For some weird reason, I'm always gravitating to Batman. I don't intentionally try, but this is a Bombshell Batman Pop. Now, the reason why I think this is a little odd is because the Bombshells are really mainly designed around women characters. That's the whole idea of the Bombshell line. That's the goal or the look they're doing with it. And I want to draw your attention to the Cryptozoic Batman. That's why I dragged him out, because this is kind of as close as you're going to get to it from Cryptozoic to Funko. So I thought it was a cool idea to showcase them both. Packaging, it does say DC Bombshells up here, 258, Pop Movies, Pop Heroes. You have the Target logo right there. It says Batman. Apologize for the glare. You have a nice shot of him right there with the grapple gun. It does say Batman on this side, Pop 258. And the back showcases all the Bombshells that would have been available in that particular wave. So let's actually crack into the Bruce Wayne or Batman Pop. Again, I find it very odd that they're doing a male version for a really dominant female-based line of characters. So he does look good. There's no hindrance to his articulation. His head will spin. He does look really, really neat. He has his little grapple gun right here. He's in this sort of dark bluish and grayish material. He has like his trench coat kind of blowing in the wind. There is no peg points. There is no figure stand. He does look really, really good. I love the hat. The top, it looks really, really cool. And I want to compare it to this guy here. This is what I wanted to compare it to. So, as you can see, you see where they drew a lot of inspiration from to build this Funko off this Cryptozoic figure. So that's the reason why I thought it'd be a very cool idea to showcase them both off. They're literally the same outfit. It's literally the same character. I think it's very, very cool that Funko drew inspiration, or even maybe itself, Cryptozoic drew inspiration from the comics to make this. And then Funko drew inspiration from that same maybe comic, because there is a Bombshell comic as well. So maybe they drew inspiration from the comic book. Maybe Funko drew inspiration from Cryptozoic. I'm not entirely sure. So those are items that are in this particular box. Again, price point was $25 for this box. I want to showcase the packaging now, because I didn't want to spoil anything, because it tells you everything on the back of the box. That's why I was kind of saving it. Apologize for any glare. Again, we get the Bruce Wayne Pop. You get the cards. You get the pin, the notebook, and the rock candy. So for $25, you get everything here. Harley only had really one picture, and that was one of the trading cards. To have her on the packaging is a little misleading, because you don't really have anything with Harley per se. But is it worth the money? I think it's worth the money. If you think about it, a rock candy probably goes for about $10. The pop goes for about $10. So right there, you're about $20. The pin can easily go for about $2 to $3. Notebook, you're looking at about $3. So I can honestly see, apologies for the glare. Focus, there we go. Apologies for the glare there. I can see the price for the box to be about $25 US, and it's a solid price point. Would I recommend buying this box? If you like Batman, if you like the Bombshells line itself, then I would say, yeah, go ahead and purchase this box, but only buy one box. You don't need to buy multiple copies of this box. One box is really good enough, and I really hope you like this video review and kind of breakdown of this collector's box. Don't get this confused with a mystery box. It is not a mystery box. Remember to click that like button, that thumbs up. Remember to click subscribe with a picture of my face. When you subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon to be notified of the latest videos. And of course, last but not least, you can click windows over here to watch more of my content. Take care, guys. I'll see you next video. And bye-bye.